This house feels special because it really pulls together an environment that makes me feel safe while still being joyous and fun. My name is Mark Motonaga. I'm creative director at Rios in Los Angeles, and this is the Modern Bungalow. The house is located in Atwater Village, which is adjacent to sort of the trendy Silver Lake area of Los Angeles and sits along the Los Angeles River. The original house that sat on the property was a small single-family bungalow. And so when we started the project, we wanted to envision something that could fit the scale of this original structure, but also project a new typology, a reimagining of what this bungalow could become. So what we wanted to do was create a refuge in the back, to have this juxtaposition between being in the neighborhood but having a sanctuary in the back. And so what we ended up thinking about was reversing that typical bungalow layout by putting the public spaces in the rear and moving all of the private spaces to the front. Upon entering, two large dark gray doors open up to a side courtyard, which really is our foyer. It gives you the opportunity to either continue into the back garden or enter into the main space of the house, which is our kitchen, dining room, and living room combined, and frames the rear garden in the back. Down the main corridor, you enter into the primary bedroom and primary bath. And off to the side, you enter into the guest bed and guest bath. And that really comprises the 1,500 square foot home. Designing and building a home for yourself as an architect, designer, is challenging. You have a lot of ideas that you want to jam into one project and really sort of take all your knowledge and reinvent things. However, we began to think about how we live and how we wanted to live in the future. And through that process, refining, simplifying became our mode of thinking. That's where we switched from being a designer and became a client. I think the house design challenges visitors, challenges us to see a bungalow, to see a home in a different way, and forces people to think about space in relationship to experience as opposed to just creating space that blends together. The pool in the backyard really was an interesting conversation. We wanted something that would be different from the traditional backyard pool, and we wanted it to feel as if you were taking a swim in a pond. We wanted to have the landscape planting come right up to the edge. And then there's the color of the pool and how that really sort of plays with the larger composition and how we connected them in various ways. When I look around, I'm most proud of the fact that there is a simplicity to the overall design, and yet there's a bit of challenge to it. And I think through the color choices, the saturation, and the relationship to the distant view beyond, it really connects you back to where we are and allows a different way to see the world every morning. And I think that, to me, is extremely special.
This video is brought to you by 10, our debut hardcover book celebrating 10 issues of the local project. 10 unites the very best projects from the first 10 issues of the publication into a beautiful single volume. With over 400 pages of architecture and design from both leading and emerging creatives, the hardcover book takes readers on a curated and meditative journey. The premium paper stock of the book means 10 is an enduring addition to a coffee table or library to be enjoyed for years to come. With worldwide delivery available, have 10 delivered directly to your door. Head to the link in the video description to purchase your copy now and use the code BOOK5 at checkout for a 5% discount.